Hey everyone, I'm Cosmo, welcome to another Railroads Online video, and today I'm going to be taking my brand new train onto a brand new path that I built all the way to the coal mine. Now I did record some of that, guys, but to save you the boredom of watching me build something for 4 hours, I decided to just hyperlapse it. Now looking at the map, I realized there's likely two ways to get to the coal mine. The one way, which I think feels more obvious, is going all the way around the east side of the map, you know, going to the smelter and then going all the way around the right side of the map and getting to the coal mine. That's great and all, but man, I did not want to build for 8 hours, you know? I was happy building for 4 hours, but I did not want to build for 8 hours. So, what I did was, I did some surveying, I did some exploring, and I found this spot here, which looked very intriguing, and I figured, hey, you know what? Let's try to build a pass through it. So instead of building a railroad track all the way around the right side of the map, I figured I would cut through from the ironworks and refinery area all the way to the coal mine. I was like, hey, if a shortcut exists, I'm gonna take it. Now, I don't know if anybody else has done this. I honestly don't watch anybody else's videos simply because I want my experience to be authentic. But yeah, hey, maybe I discovered something here. So anyway, I proceeded to do some logging. I built my groundwork, I built my bridges, I built my track, and here we are, guys. Now, it wasn't easy. It definitely wasn't easy, and there are some sections where I guess the gradient gets to like 6, 7, 8%, but I think this is going to be doable, especially with the new train that I got. I don't think I'm going to have any issues there, so I'm really excited to give it a go. I'm really excited to try this new train out, so without further ado, let's get back into the present and show you guys what I have set up here. Boom. So I ended up buying the Heisler gear train. This thing is awesome, guys. It was a little bit of a learning curve to figure out how to use it simply because you gotta run the generator and the compressor. Well, you don't have to run the generator, but you gotta run the compressor if you want good brakes. I had a bit of a braking situation before I realized that I had to use the compressor for brakes. But yeah, everybody welcome big boy number 4 into the family. We got old Betsy, we got Bessie, we got Willis somewhere over there, and we got Big Boy now. So Big Boy is going to be hauling my ore, my coal, and it's also going to be hauling beams and rails to the coal mine. So today I think I'm only going to really haul some beams, simply because I don't think I have any rails produced. Really, the whole point of this is to just test out the new shortcut that I found to the coal mine and see if that actually works. So, without further ado, guys, this train is all good to go. Let's stoke the fire and let's get going. Gotta head out to the sawmill, load up on beams, and we'll be good to go. Also, if somebody can tell me what this is for, I'd be really curious to know. It's like a hatch, but I don't know if there's an actual purpose for it, you know? So maybe downforce? You know, you're going so fast, you need some downforce on this thing. Obviously, that's not the reason, but if anybody knows, please let me know in the comments below. I'm always curious to learn new stuff about trains and just in general. Let's get into the big boy here. The brakes are on. Regulator up a little bit. Let's get the cylinder cocks opened up, you know, vent some of that moisture out. Perfect. Love it. Absolutely love it. Release the brakes, and we are off, guys. Let's go. Hopefully all the cars are linked up. This game loves to disconnect your cars when you're not here. Actually, one thing that I want to do is, where's the brake on this thing? I want to learn where the manual brake is. That's the regulator, that's the reverser. But where is the brake? That's one thing I haven't learned yet, guys. Oh, is this the brake? That's the brake. Perfect. Okay, regulator to like just a teeny bit, just to get it moving. Perfect, just to get it moving, and I'm gonna go and switch everything over, and we're gonna hop into it and get going. This is why it's nice to have people in your world, because they can help you do all this stuff. It legitimately took me like 4 to 5 hours to set this all up, and not even just the building part. Like, I had to go and get all of my 3 trains back from the iron ore mine and, you know, get them all sorted out, get all the cars sorted out, get all the cars shunted over and organized, and boy, was it strenuous activity, but I made it, I'm here, and now all the other trains are set up in case anybody wants to join my world and, you know, start helping me out. Somebody can run wood, somebody can run planks, you know, all that good stuff, and of course we got the big boy Heisler here that's going to be doing the majority of the big hauls, so I'm really excited. I'm really excited to try out the shortcut that I built as well. Let's hop back into this guy. Lovely. And amp up the reg. Amp up the reg, I said. Perfect. I really wish I could ride like on top of the train, you know? Wait, how do you lean out? Let's open that up. How do you lean out? I think it's like T? Yeah. Awesome. And we're off. We can probably go a little faster, but I'm going to do that after we switch over. Oh boy. Is everything okay back there? Everything looks okay. Picking up speed a little bit. One thing I noticed, guys, is that my world actually has a lot less trees in it, which I don't know why. I know it has something to do with the last update. They did do some stuff with trees, but really, I'm not sure what happened, but a lot of areas that I enjoyed having kind of like densely populated. Oh my god, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, bro? Okay, good. A lot of the trees that, you know, are not there anymore, I actually enjoyed having there because it made it seem more foresty, and now it's just kind of barren. But that's okay. I think we're switched over to the right side here. That looks good to me. Yeah, looks like we're good here. You know what? I'm just gonna run ahead and switch the rest over. Let's throw this reg down to maybe like 15% because we're gonna start going downhill soon, like 11 if anything. And I'm gonna run ahead and I'm gonna start switching some other stuff over. Not much faster, am I? Playing a dangerous game here, guys. Okay, we're switched over there just fine. We need to go to the sawmill and we need to go to the left side. We need to go to the beam side and load up some beams. I don't even know if I have beams. I really hope I have beams. Otherwise, this whole thing, you know, might turn into a much longer episode. Maybe I'll have to get somebody to join up with me and help me run some wood because, oh boy. A lot of tasks to do now, guys. It becomes a very, I want to say tedious, but tedious, you know, sounds like a bad word. It's not, I mean, it is tedious. It's still fun, but when you have so many routes now and so many trains and so many different things to do, it really does help to have more than one person, you know, operating it all. There were a lot more trees here in the past, and now they're just gone, and it looks kind of barren, but that's all right. That's okay. Okay, let's switch this guy over here. Perfect, and that should be good. That should bring us straight into the sawmill on the beam side. Let's catch our train before it causes a catastrophe. Yeah, yeet. What up? Perfect. Ah, so nice. I love this train. It's so cool. And like, it's really overpowered. Like, if I go full reg, it just spins its wheels, right? Like, it doesn't even try and get grip. It's just got way too much power. Alrighty, rolling into here. Gonna apply a teeny bit of brakes probably, although the brakes on this thing are really OP as well. As you can see, I've got my compressor running at 16%, which frankly could probably be at like 10 and still be perfectly fine. But yeah, so we need beams, right? Oh, we got a ton of beams, boys and girls. I've become really conscious of saying like, hey guys, because people assume that I mean like just, you know, just the dudes, but I don't mean that. Guys is like, you know, you guys are my guys, you know, like you're all my guys. I use guys like a very general term, you know, I don't refer to any sort of genders when I do that. But anyway, enough with that discussion. Let's start loading up some beams. This is gonna take a while, guys, so here's some fun music and a time lapse. Alrighty guys, look at this beautiful load. The train is all loaded up now. However, I just discovered a necessity for another Y-split. So the path that I want to take now is essentially back to the freight depot because that is where my new path starts to get to the coal mine and the refinery and all those places. However, I don't have a way of doing that. What I'm going to have to do is actually take my train all the way to the wood depot and then turn it around there and then head back to the freight depot. Now I could have done that from the get-go and actually came in through here, looped around this way, and well, then just been set up to, you know, go straight along here and all the way back to the freight depot. However, that would have taken just as much work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch it all over for myself right now. We're going to do a nice little jolly time lapse through the, the wood depot and gonna head back to the freight depot. I really wish my trees were still here. This looks so barren now. There used to be a lot more trees here that I never actually tried cutting, so I don't know why they disappeared, but I guess it is what it is. Okay, so we're switched over here and I think we're actually good to go. So let's go hop back in the train and let's get going. I'm really excited to show you guys my new passage to the coal mine and show you guys what I have planned for the future, I guess. Alrighty guys, here we go. Cue the turnaround time lapse. Actually, I have a much easier way of doing this, guys. I'm just gonna back my train up a bunch. I decided to not work hard and instead work smart. What I can do is I can actually get my train switched over here, back it up, and then switch it over to the other line, which, arguably is more work than just following a loop. But I figured, let's give this a go. So we're gonna switch this guy back over here, like so. Switch this bad boy over like so, like so, like so. I really gotta build like an elevated area there to be able to run up to that much easier. I'm gonna want to switch this guy over, like so. And I think just one switch left after we back it all up. So let's back it up. Back it up. Man, I'd love to work on a train. That'd be so cool. Okay, perfect. And let's back her up. Or back him up, I guess. I don't know. Let's back it up. I really need to like print out all of the whistle codes so I can actually like do that. Should have probably whistled like 3 times or something. Backing up. They're like, yeah, we know. You already ran over like 10 people, bro. Oh, jeez. So far, so good. It's so nerve-wracking not knowing what's happening to your tail end over there. Like, is it going off the rails? What's it doing, you know? This is gonna work perfect, though. Arguably might be faster as well, because I don't have to switch a bunch of the other stuff over, so I think this will be just fine. I mean, it is going to be just fine, but I do have to build a better way for me to get from that side to, like, that side. A little more power going up this hill. Come on, big boy. Come on, big boy. Alrighty, and let's stop and switch it all back over again. Man, this train is so cool. It's so cool, man. I love that it's got, like, drive shafts and bevel gears driving it. So cool. Alrighty, so let's do that. Switch it back over. I really gotta build, like, here, I'm gonna see if I can build some groundwork here quickly. It's something. Alrighty, let's get back into this thing. Let's get going. Oh, boy. And off we go. I think we're all switched over. Should probably save. I really wish there was a quick save button. Please, devs. Please, please. Quick save button. Alright, here we go. I was gonna say full steam ahead, but we probably shouldn't be doing that. 20%, and let's get going to the freight depot. And from the freight depot, we're gonna take the brand new path that I recently built. You do really have to worry about slip on this thing, though. If you give it too much power, no matter how much you decrease the power afterwards, it's still gonna keep spinning, so you basically have to drop it down to 0, lose all your momentum, and then start all over again. It's kind of crazy. A lot of power on this thing. A lot of power, not a lot of friction. Let me actually set this thing to a quote-unquote autopilot, and I'm gonna go and switch everything over up ahead. I'm gonna throw some more wood in there, and let's get going. Man, I really wish I had a dirt bike, like a detachable dirt bike that just comes off the front of the train, and I can just rip all the way to the switches, switch all the switches over, rip back, and we're good. Imagine MX versus ATV versus Railroads Online. Heck yeah. Oh boy, that's a little too fast. Oh god, okay, I'm going. Now, I am going to be saving a lot of my new path because I don't know if there's any snag ups, guys. You know how it is with brand new tracks. It's, can be a little tricky, and of course I didn't want to test it without you guys because, well, I built it off camera. I kind of want to do, something on camera with you guys, and in this case, it's the maiden voyage. Alrighty, switch this guy over as well, because we want to go there. Perfect. You good, bro? Are you good? Let's just save. And I'm gonna keep running, because there's one more switch over that I have to do. She coming, though. Alrighty, guys, here we are. This is the split off that goes to the refinery, to the ironworks, to the oil fields, and to the coal mine. I'm super excited. Let's wait for my baby to get here, and we'll hop right in, and we'll get going. Hello. Let's get it. Oh, no. Help! Come back! Wait for me! Alright, we're good. We're good. I'm gonna get into it because I want to be able to control things a little bit easier in case I have to brake for some reason abruptly. And, yeah, manual controls are fun, but I can't react nearly as fast. Let's actually bump this up to like 20. Let's get this thing moving, you know? Oh, that looks great. Also, I have no clue how many of these coal/ore cars I need, but I have 3 for now. I figure that's okay, you know? All good things come in 3s. Right? It's the holy trinity of coal cars. Up here is a little bit weird. I don't know why I did such like an abrupt turn here, but I think it'll be fine. I don't think it's bad. It looks a little jagged from here, but honestly, not too bad. I can always change that as well. As you guys can see, I could have cut across a little bit more, but for some reason I just, you know, that's just how things went down. I feel like we could be going a lot faster, you know? Just throw the sander on here, just uphill, make sure we don't get the spinnies. This thing has crazy water capacity, 5,000. It's just, that's nutty. A lot of wood capacity too. I love it. Now, I'm considering building a parallel line here that splits off somewhere around here and actually takes you to the oil refinery, because as you guys can see, oh, I can't show the map right now, but the oil refinery, we're going to be passing by it, but I haven't actually built anything to get to it yet, simply because I wanted to build from the coal mine all the way to the freight depot and touch upon the ironworks. So we do have a path going through ironworks right now, only on the one side, but like I said, that wasn't the goal at the moment, and we do have quite a bit more work to do. I feel like we could be going faster, you know? I feel like Betsy does a better job than this thing. Alrighty, and here we go. Here's one of the quote-unquote straightaways, and then we're gonna make a left turn and pop out at ironworks. Yep, see, now it's spinning too much. And if I drop it down to 23, it's still spinning too much. So I gotta drop it all the way down and then restart it. But weirdly enough, like my train's going kind of slow. I'm gonna quickly check if there's any sort of snag ups. Like maybe my brakes are on. Nope, brakes are really, really like turning around trying to get it and it's not hitting it. Okay, I don't think my brakes are on. I think the train is just, you know, it's got a lot of torque, not a lot of speed. I think that makes sense. Can't typically have both. I mean, you can, but kind of asking a lot there. Yeah, I think all the cars are good, guys. I think that's just the way it is. Let's hop back in. Alrighty, and here we go. In the distance, we got ironworks. The last straightaway before ironworks, and on our right is actually the oil field somewhere, which I'll pull up the map once we get to the ironworks here, just to give you guys an idea of where I am. But yeah, I guess this is the final straightaway before we start heading up the mountains again, and over the mountains, in fact, to get to the coal mine. I don't know what I did here, man, but there's like a step in the track, and it's annoying me. Might have to rebuild that at some point, but whatever. It's so hard to build straight track, because if you don't get your initial alignment right, it's all gonna be whack, right? So, it is what it is, though. I think this is still really good. Knock on wood. So far, no snag ups, but I'm expecting some snag ups on the bridge section potentially, so we'll see. Honestly, guys, Betsy would have been here already. I'm just throwing it out. I'm just saying. Betsy already would have been there, all right? Nothing against Big Boy, you know, Big Boy Heisler, Big Boy H, but he's a little bit slow pulling into ironworks. So excited. So on this side, we have to be delivering raw iron and what else? And coal. Haha, go figure. Let's stop this guy here and let me show you guys around quickly. So that's the drop-off area. The pickup area is over here, and I don't actually know what we're picking up. I don't remember. Let's check it out. Oh, steel pipes, perfect. Tools and steel pipes, right? Yeah, perfect. So let's check the map. This is where I am, guys. I'm at Ironworks. We passed the oil field. We basically went right past it. Just couldn't really see it. Now, the refinery is somewhere where I haven't built to yet either. But that's okay, because I did think about it. And I did, I guess, create enough room for more infrastructure to get to those places. So, without further ado, let me take you on my shortcut to the coal mine. I really hope this works. Make sure we got some wood. Perfecto. Excellent. And we're good to go. Brakes off, regulator, fit, 20, 30.
You guys silly? I'm still gonna send it.
Let's go. Open up the window and peek. Oh. Nope. What are you doing? Peek our head out. Off we go to the coal mine. I'm so excited to try this out. We're booking it. Now, I'm 100% going to build something that goes from the coal mine to the smelter. But for now, you know, I figured I would do it this way because I did want to create kind of like a full loop. And I thought, you know, this might be a good place to start. Coming around this slight bend here, and we're going to start gaining some elevation, guys. So I don't know if I actually mentioned this already, but what I tried to do was find the lowest point that I could in the mountain that was still accessible by railroad track, hypothetically, and just build down from there. And I think I got it good. I think I got it good. As you guys can see, we got the refinery over there. It's got the fires burning. Excellent. We'll have to build over there at some point as well. But for now, as you guys can see, we got a whole railroad track over there along the mountainside and going over the mountain eventually. I'm so excited about that. Let's just hope for no snag ups. I think I got rid of all the trees. I don't think I placed my track funny, so I mean, I did everything I could. Let's see what the universe thinks. It's gonna be another one of those beautiful views, and we can actually see the oil fields there as well now. That's awesome. We got the ironworks, oil fields, and on the right there we have the refinery. Now here it's actually a pretty tame gradient. I think it's like 4 or 3 degrees even. Actually might even be less because at some point I had to even it out more because I kind of hit a high spot in the ground and my railroad track was going through the ground. So I had to lift it up just a little bit, and as a result made the gradient a little bit, I guess, smaller. So needless to say, this should be a breeze for this big boy, and the only real concern I have is once we get to the top of the mountain. I'll show you guys. You'll see. This is so cool, man. I can't wait for more people on my server so we can actually run trains simultaneously. I'm probably going to have a track running underneath this bridge, like right around here somewhere, that leads back to, kind of like loops back around to the harbor. Sorry, the harbor. What am I saying? I was going to say Harbor Freight, and I meant to say Freight Depot. Oh my goodness. And I don't even live in the United States. Man, so far so good. I feel like I could be going a bit faster, but hey, let's not push our luck here. I don't really want to stop and save to lose my momentum, so we're just going to hope for the best, and worst case scenario, I saved at the bottom of the hill, and I can always get caught back up and start from there. I really like that I was able to hug the mountain yet again to kind of get this to work. Makes it a lot more realistic than just going straight through, and I think it just makes it a more fun trip all around. Amp it up to maybe 50. No spins. No spins. We're good. Maybe throw the sander on just for fun. I don't think it's gonna spin, but hey, might help. As you guys can see, we're going to that low spot in the distance there. That's basically where I built the through pass over the mountain. I'm calling it a through pass, but it's obviously an overpass because we're not going through the mountain, we're going over the mountain. But actually, I heard rumors that we are likely going to be able to make tunnels through the terrain at some point, so that would be awesome. That would be so cool. It might even eliminate the need for doing stuff like this, you know, because you can kind of just go straight through instead of having to go up and over. This is awesome, though. I love everything about this. I wish my train was a little bit faster, but other than that, I love everything about this. This is like if you're used to, like, driving a turbo Honda Civic, and then you get upgraded to, like, a stock Escalade, you know? Like, yeah, you know, it's got power, but boy, is it a big boy. Beautiful. We see the refinery down there, ironworks all the way behind. This is so rad. And we're getting close, guys. We're getting close to the part that I'm a little bit concerned about. Gonna be going down here very shortly. As you can see, the whole railroad track just kind of disappears into the mountain there. I'm so excited for that part. My other point of concern is I don't actually have enough track down at the coal mine to, you know, run my whole train through and unload all of the beams. Oh, here we go. Here we go. When I found the spot, I was like, you know what? Like, this doesn't look like it's meant to be, but it also kind of looks like it's meant to be, you know? Like, it's a really nifty spot to pass through. And so far, knock on wood, I mean, we're not struggling at all. We're not having any sort of funny issues. Here we go, guys. Passing right through over top of the mountain. Okay, I'm gonna drop my reg a bit. Drop my reg, throw the brake on. Just a teeny bit. Like, you know, 13%, sure, why not? And look at this. And now we're descending into the valley where the coal mine is. Oh, this is awesome. It's giving me chills doing this for the first time. Brake, brake, a little more brake. A little more brake, bud. A little more brake, bud. Just a little more brake, bud. That's not enough brake, bud. Okay, I think we're good now. We're sufficiently slowed down. Oh, 69%. What do you know? That's all it took. Nope, nope. Don't let go. Let's go back up. This is the gradient that is kind of treacherous. So I really hope the train can make it back up this. I'm sure I'll figure that out very shortly. But as you see, I bring it into this valley here, which I think they intended for you to continue like along the ground that way and loop it around. But hey, this is the way I decided to do it, and so far it has not let me down. I am so excited about this. Brake fully off. Let's have the weight of the carts push us down. And we're here. We're in the valley, guys. Well, I guess we're on top of a valley, but we're in the general area of the coal mine. And now we just need to throttle back up a bit and make our way over there. I think that's an awesome overpass, guys. Let me know if you actually consider that a shortcut or if you think the devs intended for you to do it that way. I don't think they intended for you to do it that way. I think obviously, you know, you can do whatever the heck you want, but I feel like I kind of found a cheat hack, you know, going through that little crevice in the mountain seems to be the meta for getting to the coal mine without having to go all the way around. Alrighty, let's make it over this corner. So far, so good. I was worried that one would be too tight, and we're good. We're good. Nothing to worry about there. This is so cool. I'm so happy with this. It worked out better than I even expected. That's so cool. Going over one last little bridge section here. Look at that. Love it. What a unit. Almost there. Almost there. Amp it up a little bit, you know, speed her up. Coming around the corner, and we should see the coal mine here any second now. There it is. Oh boy. Oh boy. Is that too tight? No. Whew, we made it. Oh man. That was scary. That was nerve-wracking. Okay. Excellent. I think I am going to extend the track just a little bit in this video, guys, so we can unload the train. So once we get there, I'm going to do just that. There's another waterfall there as well, which I'm really excited to build to. Alrighty. Full stop. Brakes on. I think it's one whistle, right? I think it's one whistle. Perfect. Brake pressure is getting equalized. Excellent. We can shut the compressor off. And let's continue our track here just a teeny bit. So my idea, I'll show you guys where I am right now. My idea is to basically build around the whole perimeter of this valley type deal and build all the way back to the smelter. So that's going to be interesting. That will be very interesting because we actually need to get rails from the smelter to the coal mine, which means that I don't really want to like go through all of the other points, right? Like I don't want to go back from the smelter to the sawmill to the freight depot, you know, to ironworks and then to the coal mine. I would much rather go straight from the smelter to the coal mine and have somebody running rails that way and not kind of interfering with anything else. So let me continue my groundwork here and let's extend this a little bit. I don't know where this actually goes, but I'm just gonna, I don't know. I'm just gonna guess. I can always kind of rebuild it afterwards, you know? I haven't exactly surveyed this way yet, so I don't know which way I have to take to start this loop, but for now we're just gonna do this. And it would be nice to have a loop because I need a way to turn my train around, and I don't really have a way to do that right now. I might have a bit of a turnaround and a switchover built here actually. That would be handy. Look at this valley. Look at this cool valley. I feel like we can build like all across the waterfall there. I'm not really sure, but I feel like we can kind of, you know, build a neat little pathway there. But I guess we'll see. I feel like if we follow the river, we'll eventually get to where we need to go. If I do keep following this though, we pop out here, can definitely make a bridge here that goes downwards and winds down into the valley. I think that's what will have to happen actually. We're gonna have to wind back down into the valley and then go through the valley all the way to the smelter. But I got a lot of surveying to do for that, guys, so yeah, that'll be the next episode, or one of the future episodes most likely. Now, I gotta say, guys, I know there's a bunch of you that like the building episodes, but they haven't been doing that well for me. So, if you guys really want to see a building episode, I'll do one. Let me know. I'm gonna gauge the interest. If enough people want to see that, I'll be more than happy to do that for you guys. However, it is kind of a tedious process, you know? And not like fun tedious. It's like, okay, you know, I gotta rebuild this whole section of track now because I messed it up and it doesn't go where I need it to go. Let's restart. Let's extend these rails. And we should be good to pull the train through. I'm almost wondering how like beams and rails actually produce coal, but hey, not my problem, I guess. Or maybe they use beams and rails to build the mine further in so they can get the coal out? I don't know, man. Let's get this thing pulled through. Hello? 20 beams. I think I brought way more than 20 beams. Ah, jeez. Well, now I know, I guess. Well, guys, I'm gonna unload all this stuff, and I will recoup with you then. I gotta move this thing back a bit more. Ah, jeez. Yes, thank goodness. I thought it was too far away. Alrighty, bunch more to go. Let's get her done. I'm just gonna really slowly move the train and unload it that way, you know? That's a lot faster. Just don't speed. That's a little faster than I wanted to. Okay, it's okay. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Hello? Hello? Unload? Hello? 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 Okay, well, next one. Aw, man. This was going so well. I gotta move it all the way back. It's sped up. It's sped up. I only put it at 1%, but it's sped up. Probably should have thrown the brakes on too or something. Boom. There we go, guys. 20 beams delivered. I probably should have started unloading from the back, because now going downhill, these cars are going to, you know, basically try and ram the cars in front of them off the track due to the extra weight. But I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. So now my task list consists of, well, it's a very long task list, but I think priority is to finish this loop, do some kind of turnaround here so that I don't have to go all the way back to the smelter. I can just turn my train around, link it back up to the back of this whole, well, train. I guess when I said train the first time, I meant engine. But yeah, that's the next on the list, guys. I think it'll be really cool. I really love this this overpass that I did. I consider it a shortcut. You guys let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you did enjoy the video, definitely leave a like down below. Helps the video be seen by other people. The algorithm does its magic. If you guys aren't subscribed yet, subscribe for more Railroads content. Check out my merch at kosmogear.com. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!